Alex Pereira, one of the best strikers the world of mixed martial arts has ever seen. A true giant, especially for the middleweight division, combined with out-of-this-world power, makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone in the organization. He proved that by beating Israel and becoming the middleweight champion of the world. After previously fighting only 7 times, he immediately became a fan favorite. Everyone was fond of his fighting style. And how can you not be? He brings excitement every time he steps into that cage. His cold demeanor is simply intriguing, like a hitman almost. A lot of people were convinced that this man is going to rule the middleweight division for quite some time, until he got brutally knocked out by the former champion. The craziest thing is, he got off to a better start than in any of his 3 wins against Israel. He was doing some damage, especially with the leg kicks. For the first time in their fighting history, Alex was actually the one getting the better of their exchanges. And then, out of nowhere, Israel landed a perfect right hand that rocked Alex, and another right hand that put him to sleep. One of the best knockouts I have ever seen. A perfect finish to the fight. A perfect way to reclaim the throne. In the moment, it definitely looked like Israel was the one in trouble, but if you look in his eyes during that exchange, you realize just how good this man is. He was never in trouble. He saw everything. He saw the opportunity, and he took it. On the one hand, we received one of the best knockouts in history, but on the other, we lost an exciting champion. It was tough watching Alex get put to sleep like that. I truly enjoy his fighting style, and after the news got out that he'll continue fighting in the light heavyweight division, I was happy. There are a lot of great potential matchups in the 205 pounds division, and considering how big he is, he can definitely compete with the best of them. But after we got confirmation that he'll be fighting Jan Blachowicz on July 29th, I quickly realized this could be the end of this powerful beast. Why do I say this? Well, for the start, July is too soon. He got brutally knocked out 3 months ago. That isn't enough time to fully recover. It just simply isn't. And to make things worse, he's fighting one of the more powerful punchers in the division. It doesn't make sense. It's like they want him to fail. He got brutally knocked out 3 months ago. He's going up in weight, and instead of giving him a tune-up fight, they match him up with one of the toughest challenges in the division. Jan literally held his own on the feet with Israel, until dominating him with his wrestling. And Israel has much more experience in fighting grapplers. It's hard to imagine a scenario where Alex wins this fight. He could obviously knock out the polished giant, but that's a much harder task than you would think. Jan has a great chin and good defense. He's big and he uses it to his advantage as much as he can. And even though Alex is the more accomplished striker, there's always the risk of him getting caught. He gets rocked often, and if one of those bombs lands on the chin, it could be game over for the Brazilian. It also could be game over if Jan decides to go for a full wrestling approach. I hate to say this, but this could very well turn out to be a one-sided beating. I hope I'm wrong, but Jan is a beast. The good thing for Alex is that he has Glover in his corner. He dominated Jan in their fight. He knows a way to beat him. The problem is, he grappled his way to the win. I don't think the former Glory kickboxing champion has the grappling expertise to even shoot for a takedown, even less actually take Jan to the ground. There's also a possibility of this fight being an interim title match following the relinquishment of Hill's title. So the fight would be a 5-rounder, which also benefits Jan. And if the Brazilian loses, I doubt he's getting a title shot anytime soon, especially in a complicated division like this one. He could even retire. Back-to-back losses at the age of 36 isn't ideal. That's why I'm frustrated they gave him this fight. That's why I think this fight could potentially end his career. Nonetheless, it's a great card. One of the best cards of the year, if not the best. And I'm definitely excited for this fight. I do think Jan is the clear favorite, and I think it could be a devastating loss for Alex, but it wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. His team wouldn't take the fight if they didn't think they had a chance of winning. And for that reason, I'll keep my eyes glued to the screen, because if I blink, who knows what I could miss.